Professor Indra Abeysekera. Let's look at defining a research problem. We looked at how to come up with a problem statement, and that there are two ends we talked about. That's the motivation and then the contribution. And then the other two factors, got to look at the problem area and the contextual factors. When we look at that whole spectrum, we can come up with a topic of interest and the context in which investigation has to be undertaken. For example, looking at that whole area, we came up with a topic about staff promotion. That's the problem area. And in that, the context, if we narrow it down, we want to look at staff promotions in large companies in relation to HR department. Now that we have obtained the topic and the context, we have to now decide what is the goal of this study. For example, with the information that we have received, we want to discover the CEO characteristics unduly influencing staff promotions. Now to achieve that goal, to attain that goal, we have to now look at the nature of the question. What is it that we want to do? How are we going to attain this goal? And how are we going to show it? Is it by inducing information, or is it by deducing information? If you are going to induce, then there are two ways. One is to describe the phenomenon or explain the phenomenon. If you are going to deduce it, then we will test it. We will test it by comparing with something, or by establishing a relationship. Once we have decided on the nature of investigation, whether it's an induction or a deduction, then we can ask questions. Who is it about? Where is it? What is it for? When? Why? How? All these questions in relation to staff promotions and CEO characteristics unduly influencing staff promotions. So based on the nature of our investigation, we can come up with a question. In this instance, we decided to establish a relationship between CEO characteristics and staff promotions, and based on the information, we decided to look at specifically the relationship between CEO characteristics and staff promotions with overrated evaluations. So there are 5 aspects, 5 steps. Topic, we must have a topic, then the context in which it is investigated, the goal of the investigation, nature of the investigation, and finally, the specific research question to answer a specific question and come up with a solution.